Hey there everyone, Film Dude here, talking about the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone trailer. Yeah, this is not going to be anything crazy or terrible because this isn't something that's super political or causing chaos on the internet. Thank the Lord I'm not going to be talking about that stuff, right? I mean, it's not that J.K. Rowling is a piece of shit. Thank the Lord she can stay away from this project and not say tweet about it and then right after tweet about, how she's so happy that the Olympics bans a trans person. We can separate her from the project. So right away, let's not talk anymore about the nastiness of the real world and talk about the uncomfortableness of this trailer. Because to me, as a fan of the books, of the TV, of the movies, and just I'm okay with changes. I am lukewarm, not because I am not interested, but because of it just looks okay. Even with all the iconic imagery they show us of like Privet Drive, Platform 9 3/4, we see Hogwarts, the classrooms, greenhouses. I'm just like, okay, to me, it also feels, based on what we're seeing, this is what they're feeding us, this is what they're showing us. It's very dark. It feels very reminiscent of David Yates stuff because the first three movies are very bright. Even Prisoner of Azkaban, with its darkness, has a lot of colors and a lot of things. This feels very drab. I do like that based on what I'm seeing with the uniforms, they're very bright, which is nice to contrast sort of the dark camera work and lighting. But still, like watching them, like this feels very dreary and very gray and dark. But again, this is just what they're showing us. So I could be wrong when they show another trailer. But already I'm just like, Acting wise, we don't get a lot. I think the kids do great work with the physicality. Please do not attack the children. I've seen a lot of bad mouthing on the internet right now. Can we be good and not badmouth the children because they are just acting in this? Let's step back a bit for that. But physicality-wise, I think they do a good job. They have a lot of great little moments. I do like that the one line we hear from Ron.
Are you really Harry Potter?
Is funny. I think it's very cute. It feels very like what he would say. So that's really good. That's a good sign. Nick Frost as Hagrid, I think he's okay. I don't feel he's Hagrid because the costume feels very weird and baggy and large, but not like feels like large because he's a large person. Feels like it's just like you put a lot of big clothes on a smaller person. Because in the book and in the original movies, he's huge. He's towering. He's this big figure in Harry's life. He's the step into the magic of the world. And in this, it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like a kind of overlarge person. And also, his voice.
Were the kindest, bravest people I ever met. They were funny and clever. And they stood up for what they believed was right.
It just feels like when I'm listening to him, like, oh, that's Nick Frost. It's from Hot Fuzz. It's from Shaun of the Dead. World's End, great one with him. Box Trolls, if we're talking about the voice, with his voiceover work. And even recently with The Whistle, he was really good in that. So like I can hear his voice and I'm like, that's Nick Frost, but it doesn't make me think that's Hagrid. I get that, he's trying, but the voice doesn't feel like Hagrid where it's this deep voice that has a lot of warmth to it.
Vastly misunderstood beasts, Harry.
We don't see anything with Dumbledore. I'm hoping the next trailer they would show something. I mean, he's very important. And John Lithgow as Dumbledore is an interesting choice, so I kind of want to see what they do with that. We don't see Professor McGonagall much. I think maybe there was like a little scene with her, but rewatching again, I really don't see her. We saw a bit of Snape, and I feel bad for the actor that he has to deal with all that hate because he's just acting. He was chosen by the producers and the casting directors. So, like, we shouldn't throw hate on him. And I want to see what his performance is before we judge. Because it's fine to change characters and you know, acting is about acting as the character. So let's not go super crazy on it. And yeah, again, as a fan, I'm like, it seems okay. I thank the Lord my wife has not seen a lot of Harry Potter. She doesn't read the books. So she's a great litmus test of like how regular non-super Harry Potter fans are going to take this trailer. And when we watched it together, she was like, She went, which to me is not a good sign because you want to get the normies. Because yes, a lot of Harry Potter fans are going to watch this, but there's already a lot of them that are going to boycott it. You need to get more people if you want to get the viewership you need to keep this expensive project going. So maybe the next trailer will be more interesting. I mean, I look at the One Piece live action as an example of like, the trailers were okay, but once I got into the show, I was interested and invested. So let's see if Harry Potter can do the same. We won't know, but yeah, I'm off to see some more movies and stuff. Tell me what you think of what I talked about. Leave a like, a comment. Please click on the bell so you get alerted for my new videos that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be talking about Hoppers, Project Hail Mary, some more stuff about what the film industry is going to be like and what's happening right now if you want to get into it. And yeah, I appreciate everyone that follows me. See you for the next one. Peace. Bye, guys. Do 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 do. Boop, 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 boop.